Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading for whenever you get to it. So, I don't know why, but what just came out is take mixed signals as a no. So if there's anyone who is giving you mixed signals, someone who's leaving you in confusion, and you are trying to study them, or you've been trying to remove them from your life or from your aura, from your energy, you feel really confused about how the person feels about you, and take mixed signals as a no. So I don't know if you are looking back at, and I hear counterfeit, you could have had a counterfeit person in your life. They could have been a false twin flame or a false soulmate that you had on your journey, that it happened really fast. They could have came into your world really fast, and then things could have ended really fast, and you could feel like, what was that? Like as quick as they came in, it's as quick as it ended. And I feel like this person was more so, if you do want to call them a soulmate, they were there to teach you a lesson. I feel that Spirit sends people in human forms to come into our lives to teach us a lot about ourselves, or the way that, or certain behavioral habits and patterns that we are holding on to that are not serving our higher good, And I hear, like, if you feel really confused, if you feel really hurt, it's because you've seen the potential in it. So there was a strong potential for you, but they lacked honesty. They could have had an issue with being honest. Some of them rude. So let me see what is, I don't know why, but I just heard like having a bake sale. Some of you guys could be having a bake sale or doing some baking, whether it's with you or whether it's with your children. You could be doing it just for fun. And then I hear slowing down. If you do have a business, things may slow down for you. And when it slows down, you may feel as if Spirit is failing you. Like you could be praying and you want more, like more clientele. You've been trying to study and figure out how you can build a successful, long-lasting business. And you feel, some of you could feel like a failure. Some of you could feel like, as soon as you think that things are about to take off and expand, then you come to a slow place, and it could make you spiral out of control, which just makes me feel like you could be emotionally attached to this, or emotionally attached, I hear, to like your income. All right, there has to do something with your income, or like security, or combined incomes. You could have been in a situation, for some of you, if you were living with someone and you had combined incomes, and now you are more like on a fixed income, and it's because you somehow, some way, you could have lost an income. And I don't know if it's like through losing a job or losing a partner who would support you, and you guys would go half on things, but now you are starting from like, you're starting clean, and it could be more harder for you because you're doing everything by yourself. And yeah. And you're exploring your other options. I also hear joint effort. So maybe if you've been winging it, and it's been cost effective, like you spending lots of money, and you looking to receive back on your return, but you have yet to receive what you have put out. All right. Like something that's taking more time than you expected. And to me, it just feels like it has to do with money matters. And some of you even having to like sell certain things. Like suppose you have a house of your own already, and you could have went through a divorce, and you were left with the home, and the house expenses is a lot on you. So you could be selling things from your house, or finding out ways to downsize in order for you to afford a living. So this can cause you lots of confusion, and I don't know why, but like headaches, which can be like stress, maybe stress, inner turmoil. Some of you are afraid and late on payments. Um, and I hear triggering. I hear triggering. You could have an ex who reaches out to you just to see how you're doing, and that can be very triggering. You know, there's something that can be very triggering to you. Because I hear like, I hope you're well. You may receive a text from someone who freaking hurt you and or wasted your time, and it may be very triggering to you. Or a good morning text. They may send you a good morning text, and it's triggering for you because whenever they reach out to you, whenever they extend an offer to you, you feel like, I don't know, like all of a sudden you get very, very serious. It's almost like your heart starts to close off, and your heart starts to close off and you become hard inside, which just means like very, very like irritated and very, what's the word, Spirit, help me? Very irritated and, defensive. You become very defensive and closed off and very triggered every time they reach out to you. Booyah, your pride, baby, your pride. It's that pride, it's that ego. You don't trust people. Sagittarius, you don't trust people. You do not trust people. That's not funny. But it kind of funny, but it ain't. Y'all get me, right? You don't trust people. You are very, very, I keep hearing serious. You're very serious. Like you're serious. What you serious for? You just don't trust people. It's the way people make you feel, or the way that people move, or the way that people do things. And it makes you question people's intentions. It makes you question people's integrity. Especially some of you, you can't stand liars. Like, why lie? Like, some of you are literally like in your head and walking around the house like, why do people even lie? Or why did this person lie? Or why do people lie? Like, you probably have a trigger with liars. Sagittarius. I even hear, can I come over? So you may have some company, you may have some friends, you may spend time with some friends or people that you can count on or trust. People, because when the person says, can I come over, and you have somebody who comes over, you feel safe, and I hear you speaking your truth to them. So even though you are prideful and shut off from certain individuals, there are other people that actually make you feel safe and make your spirit come alive, and you can be yourself. Sagittarius, I'm onto something. I'm onto something. I think that was the issue with you. Like, I think that's it. Finding out who makes you feel safe and who you could be yourself around versus who makes you feel cold and closed off and defensive. Understanding which people are for you and which people are not for you. And that could have been an issue for you, using your power of discernment. Because I feel like you could have just been a big old bubbly spirit and just opening up your life to other people. And what it was doing was, by you being too open, you were opening up yourself to pleasure and pain, because you didn't know how to decipher who's good for me and who wasn't. So now you become a way more guarded individual. And this is the way for you to protect yourself, because the truth of it, in the heart of your being, you are pure. That's the popos. In the heart of your being, well, 9/11, some of you guys can be light workers, and this is exactly what you're here for, to give love and light. And then you had to find out through heartache and pain that although I'm this bubbly love of light and I love to give, a lot of people are not like me, and a lot of people don't function the way that I function, and a lot of people are not as honest as I'm honest, and a lot of people is not as loyal as I'm loyal, and a lot of people are not even very happy like I'm happy. So now I need to be a more watered down version of myself, because if I'm too blah blah blah, then I attract in all kinds of shit. Stay with me. This is what it's all about. Who's safe for me? Who can I be myself with? I feel like if you are going into a season, and I hear putting you on a pedestal, there's somebody who's going to come into your world. They're going to put you on a pedestal. They're going to understand you. They're going to feed you. What they going to feed you? They're going to feed you. They're going to be a woman or a man who loves to cater, and a person who will think of things of how they could cater to you and how they can fill you and how they can make you happy. So that's kind of cute, right? Yeah. Can I say this? You are going into a season of receiving. So whatever love you gave out, whatever help you gave out, be prepared for this season to give it to you back. All right? So if you like to help, be prepared for people to come in and want to help you. If you are an unconditional lover and you just love to make people happy, be prepared for people just wanting to make you happy, and that just being their intention. And it could be a gift from the universe. Why is this important, Sag? Because this is you. Closed off, like defensive. I don't know what your intentions are. Don't come near me, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what you have to say, la, la, la. And it could just be to tell you, like, learning how to receive, because you could have been a giver and your receiving could have been closed off, but you need to understand that you need your yin and yang balance. So understanding that reciprocity is not, there's nothing wrong with reciprocity. You're supposed to receive whatever you give out to someone. They're supposed to give it back, instead of you just wanting to give. You just want to make people happy. It's like, hold up now. We see your love and light. We see your 9/11. We see that you have a lot to give, but what about you? What about your happiness? What about you? You love to give, but what about waiting to receive? What about you're the masculine and you work hard, but learning how to be in your feminine energy and receive all that you have given? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? How about you? So this is what it's all about. If you are annoyed of the lessons, it's like you learning how to give and receive, like with yourself, with the universe, with your lovers, understanding that it takes balance. And if you keep just giving, or just working, and you don't open up to receive the fruits of your labor, then your receiving ends up getting closed off. And then you are pissed and irritated because you're a slave to giving, and you have not embodied the energy of learning how to receive, or even being patient enough to wait to receive the fruits of your labor. So it's not delayed. It's like you need to open up so that you can receive. All right. There's a lot of Saggies, for any of you who have been like feeling really down and just in your head and just thinking about, like, your joy was taken from you. If you were thinking about those days or those times, this is going to be a season where Spirit is not going to allow your mind. You ready for me? Are y'all ready for me? Seriously, are y'all ready for me? Are you really ready for me? This is a season where Spirit, they don't want to leave you alone with your mind, Sagittarius, because baby, you being isolated by yourself for too long, you will miss out on your seasons of fruit. So if you see or notice that people are trying to like cheer you up, or people want to take you out, so it's literally spirit trying to find a way to like reset your mind, or have you re-engage with different people in different ways to expand your mind. Why? Because it's too much pain and too much suffering that you have been in, that you have been through. And it's like, it hurts you so bad that it actually creates a lot of chaos up here, which actually starts to mess with your manifestations, because you have to be aligned up here. You have to visualize it. You have to see it. You have to embody it, and you have to meet the universe halfway before you can get it. But spirit is like, if you just keep thinking about deceptive people, or people who hurt you, and people who backstab you, you're going to attract more. Why? Because it's still in your mind, and because it's still in your mind, it's still in your energy and in your aura. And this is why you want something new, but you keep getting the same thing, because you created this mindset that everybody's the same. And spirit is like, honey, so you mean to tell me you the only good person in this world? I think not. How about I prove to you that there's more people who are just like you, but you need to learn and understand that you are a gift to this world, and you need to find other gifts like you. So they're going to be sending you people. Not everybody's a backstabbing, lying, cheating, conniving piece of... Some people... Some people are graceful and have a good heart and a good soul like you. And yes, these people may not be as common to find, but they want you to raise your vibration. You know, you so scared. You so scared. Good God Almighty. You'll also be reaching a milestone. See, they're trying to heal you. You're going through lots of healing, and I'm telling you, because I feel it and I believe it. You need to heal your mind. Spirit is healing your mind by trying to send you new experiences. So what does this mean? They need to change you on the inside in order for you to get better fruits on the outside. So what do you need to do, Sagittarius, to be in alignment with what you truly want? Get your mind right and open up to receive. That's all they're asking you to do. Stop playing with me. They want to bring you happiness. They said enough is enough is enough. And it's like, I don't even think, you know, of course in the comments, I'm going to read the comments, but I don't even think these deceptive, filthy people is near you right now. I just feel like your mind and your memory is what's actually causing you to sink down. I don't even think they's near you anymore. I think spirit done cleared them people out. From what I see, I think spirit done cleared them people out, but it's like the sting or the cut was so damn deep. They cut you so deep that you still have it in your mind, and it's messing with your happiness. So for this season of your life, when you get to this video, because this video will align with you and your soul when you're ready for it, when you're ready for happiness. Some people ain't ready to be happy. That's why some people out there, they are so miserable and they're hurtful, and they come up in your world and try to shake it up and project their nonsense onto you. Is because they're not happy people. They're not ready for happiness or greatness. I feel like you are. So I say that to say, you are, you know, spirit wants you to get out of being a slave to your own mind, or being a slave to your own betrayal. Just because you went through it doesn't mean that you have to live the rest of your life going through it. If you went through it, does that make sense? You went through it already, but you keep reliving it, so you're still going through it, even though you're through it. Yeah. That made sense. Let me see who come in your world, in between your legs, in your life. Let me see. They study you more than you even know. Whoever this person is, if they're already in your life, or... And I hear spiritual attacks. Some of you guys, spiritual attacks. You could have had, like, I lost it. I'm so sorry. Okay, hold up. Let me breathe. Spiritual attacks. And what they're trying to say, this is people like you used to be like around narcissistic people or people who didn't know how to cope, people who didn't know how to heal unhealthy soul ties. And these people be trying to like grip onto your energy even after you have walked away, and it was causing or creating spiritual attacks. If it don't apply, let it fly. I have no idea. This is the universal happiness, like the universe sending you happiness, sending people your way, working tirelessly in the background to help you form new connections, help you break free from cycles and habits by bringing new people that can function on your vibration, to help you change the way you see yourself and to help you change the way your outlook on life. Because what happened is these people have destroyed the way you see yourself and the way you see the world. So because these people treated you bad, you start to feel bad about yourself. And because they made your life so gloomy, you thinking that life is, I'm just doomed to be down and nothing good can happen for me. But it's because you were surrounded by the wrong people. And these people planted bad seeds on you. And this is what spirit is like. They're like, I see this like, I don't know, like, well, this to me is like swimming, right? Swimming away from what no longer serves you and bringing you to a beautiful land where you won't, there's ebb and flow, but it won't leave you feeling depleted. Who's coming your way? Who is this person? Or who's in your world? Or what's going on with people? I hear laptop. Some of you guys need a new laptop. You're about to purchase a new laptop. You gave up on somebody. You lost strength. You don't want to fight to hold on to somebody from a past cycle anymore. Because, and you could have been juggling this for a while, or this person could have been juggling you, and they could have been juggling someone else from their past. So you had a juggler. You could have been with a Leo. You could have been with another Sagittarius. And I feel like what happened in the beginning, like the separation anxiety was scaring you and it was scaring them. So yeah, somebody who was emotionally unavailable and also emotionally unevolved. Like, they didn't know how to express emotions. They weren't evolved emotionally. Some of you can be really well-spoken. You can articulate yourself. And many of you are researchers, so you know how to do deep reflections on yourself. So when you have these things that are going on inside you, you're very expressive. You expect someone to express back to you the way that you speak up, and this person couldn't do it. They were emotionally unevolved, and they were trying to control you. They were controlling and emotionally unevolved and stuck on somebody from their past. And yeah, you're done. Yo, look what's coming towards you. I don't want to jump out my seat. I get so excited. Emotional fulfillment. So you go from leaving this person behind to look. This is you charging away. You took, baby, you done packed your emotions up. You said, baby, give me back my emotions. Give me back my heart. You can't get back your time. That's why some of you guys could have been still struggling. Like, some of you guys were struggling to release the emotional attachment because you feel like you invested time. But it looks like you're done. Like, emotionally, you're drifting away. You know, you're drifting away, and you find somebody. You have a brand new, passionate beginning, baby. Whew, child. I feel lots of chemistry inside of my body, and my energy just went through a shift. So there's a shift that's coming that's going to align you to be with this person, and they give me crush feelings. You're going to have a really big crush on them. Even if you try to hold back your feelings, it's going to be hard because this person is very patient and they're very kind, you know? And I hear designed, like they were designed more for you. If you had, were you attracted to like the bad boy, bad girl type? The, Sagittarius, don't you lie to me. Did you have a type? Did you have a type? You just tell me the truth. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Did you have a type? Baby, you had a type. You had a type. And that type was bad boy, bad girl, emotionally unavailable, unevolved, and all over the place. They were. And you done with your type. There's a type. There's a type that you are done with. You hear me? There is a type of woman's, or there's a types of men's that you cannot do anymore. You done, and you are right. It was your type, the type of person that you liked. You could have the chemistry and the fastness and the speed and the bad boy, bad girl. They move fast. They come in fast. They leave fast. Everything is fast. They want to make love fast. They want to do things fast. Everything is so fast. I'm tired. So you are starting to understand. See, this, I knew this was going to come together like a beautiful bow. I do y'all good, Sagittarius. Do me, baby. Baby, I come in nice with y'all's. Tell me one thing about this person before I go on to the extended. I hear the song by Usher, Just Don't Waste My Time. Just don't waste my time. Look at you. So this is you. Like, I mean, you are cute. Or you are beautiful, but I'm going to take my time. This is you trying to pull back your energy because you feel like in the past I'll rush into things and I need to slow down. This is you trying to be all guarded now and, oh, really? Okay, well, tell me more about that. Baby, you're going to take a new approach to love with this person. I like them so much. And you know what's so funny? You're going to like them so much too. You're going to be trying to, like, you know, take a more reserve, trying to act like you ain't really into them, but you really are, but you're just trying to be patient. You're going to even notice yourself like trying to focus on your work so that you won't overindulge in this person and lose yourself like you did with Timmy and Rebecca. Baby, you're going to do better this time. I send you so much love and light. I'm going on to the extended. I want to find all about this person and you. And I'll do a money spread about your finances for any of you who are going through what I said in the beginning of the video. All right. I send you so much love and light.